He's been a member of the Detroit Red Wings his entire 15-year career, yet now the team and Niklas Kronwall are at a bit of a crossroads. It's a franchise, ownership, and a general manager that has been loyal to a fault in the past and at times made decisions and roster moves for what is best for a player rather than the franchise. I won't go on and list a bunch of examples in this article, but just think of that time Daniel Cleary was about to sign a reasonably wealthy deal with the Philadelphia Flyers. As the clock struck midnight, Ken Holland made what we all expect to be a side deal, allowing him to move some money around before signing the forward to an agreement. The needle was stuck on empty in the career of Cleary at the time, and he failed to produce on that final contract. Holland can't stand the sight of one of his players walking out his door and entering another team. More from Octopus thrower. The same may go for the veteran defenseman and team leader Niklas Kronwall. I wonder if Ken Holland can stomach not having Nick in his building for the last couple months of the season. It isn't clear yet if Kronwall himself would like to go elsewhere to try and help put a contender over the top and have one last kick at the can, or in the case the cup. In an article by the talented Greg Krupa of the Detroit News, Kronwall talks about the rumors swirling that the Toronto Maple Leafs may have interest in his services. "I haven't really put too much thought into it," he said. "For myself, I've always put a lot of pride into being with the same organization, but at the end of the day, you realize also that Kenny is trying to do what he can to improve this team, so if he were to come ask for something, then I think part of my job is to listen to that, to hear what he says and what he is thinking. I have all the respect for what he has done and how he's treated me over the years. So, I think I owe him for what he has done for me to listen to what he has to say. If that comes up." Kronwall is still playing top 4 type minutes for the Detroit Red Wings at just a touch under 2,000 toy minutes a night. His CF percent is respectable this season at 49.3. You always want to see players above 50%, yet all things considered, age and the underwhelming team he plays for, it isn't horrible. Kronwall would provide the Leafs another veteran, reliable defender for the thriving Mike Babcock-driven club. The former Detroit Red Wings bench boss Babcock knows Kronwall very well and knows what he brings to the team on and off the ice. It will be interesting to see if the 15-year career will end in Detroit, or if it will end chasing one more Stanley Cup. It is noteworthy that when asked if he thinks this is indeed his final season, he didn't specifically answer. He mentioned his body is feeling very well. He expressed his love for the game and hanging out with his teammates and just being at the rink every day. He went on to say he can't make the same type of plays as he once did earlier in his career, and it's becoming more of a younger player's game. Next, how much does Mike Green impact the Detroit Red Wings lineup? Want your voice heard? Join the Octopus thrower team. Write for us. I still think this is likely his final season, but you never know. If he gets a chance at a curtain call with a playoff team this year, he may find himself wanting to chase Lord Stanley's Cup one final time on a contender. If he gets close to the trophy this year and falls short, through 46 games this season Kronwall has achieved 2 goals and 14 points. My good feeling is Kronwall will retire as a wing and only a wing.